I never fought in school, mostly because I kept to myself. But no matter how calm or polite you are, someone will always push your buttons so hard that a new version of you unlocks, one even your ancestors haven't met. That person, for me, was Bolu. So yeah, I got in a fight one time, not far from the front gates of our school. Maybe Bolu was just a lazy piece of shit bully, or maybe I was secretly Hercules' bastard child, but somehow I laid his butt flat on the pavement. He stayed there for about a minute, out cold, then shot back up like a broken zombie toy, eyes rolling, shirt ripping, growling like a stray dog in heat. Everyone laughed, but I won't lie, the boy was scaring us. Then he pointed at me, started shouting in Yoruba. I don't understand a lick of Yoruba, but from the way he was vibrating, I could tell those weren't blessings. After a short performance, he collapsed again, then stood up calmly and walked away like nothing happened. We watched him go, confused, before we started mocking him again. When I asked if anyone knew what he'd said, all I got was, "He's crazy, Jerry. It doesn't matter." Bolu didn't show up the next day, and good for him, because his humiliation was the headline of every gist. But his sister, one class below us, did. She stormed into our class during break with a frown on her pimpled face like she had a vendetta against sunshine. "Did Bolu curse you yesterday?" she asked. I blinked. "Curse me? I don't even know what he said." Everyone knew Bolu's family went to one of those churches that danced on the fence between Christianity and witchcraft. So when his sister started talking about how Bolu was a prophet and how if he'd cursed me, I needed to reverse it before it was too late, I couldn't help thinking, this little girl has lost her damn mind. Still, when I got home, something felt off. The Indomie I made for lunch didn't taste like noodles. It tasted like soggy paper and regret. The masquerade trees by the fence were swinging left and right, even though there wasn't a hint of wind. The sky above them had a strange red stain, like someone had spilled palm oil across the evening clouds. Beautiful, but unsettling, like a painting your shawl will start whispering if you stare too long. Saturday morning, my phone screen died. For no reason, just black, like it joined a cult overnight. My parents were both ill, sweating in bed with fevers hot enough to make Satan call in sick. That night, a strange bird perched somewhere near my window and started calling. Not singing, calling, all night. I didn't sleep. By Monday morning, I was back in school, haggard and paranoid. I went straight to Bolu's sister. She was sitting on her desk, eyes closed, like one old village oracle. I had to shake her shoulder several times before she blinked awake. "Are you okay?" she asked. "No," I said. "Whatever your brother said is working." She nodded solemnly, like this was the weather forecast. "I think I know the cause. You have two options. Either you come to our church so the chief pastor can pray for you, but you need to bring some items. Or you beg Bolu for forgiveness. He can reverse it anytime." "What items?" I asked. I'm not sure," she said. "Last time Bolu cursed someone, the person had to find a rare plant and bring the urine of a pregnant cow." "What rare plant? And where on God's green earth was I supposed to find a pregnant cow willing to pee in a bottle for me?" So yeah, asking Bolu for forgiveness sounded like the less insane option. Before that day, I had no respect for him. He was a bully, a waste of good oxygen, and probably a part-time demon worth even less than the fat of a skunk. But now that my noodles tasted like paper and the trees in my yard were dancing synchronized ballet, I was ready to negotiate. Bolu was in class that day, sitting quietly for once. Maybe humility suited him. I walked up to him, swallowed my pride, and told him I was sorry. He squinted like a suspicious lizard. "I don't believe you." I panicked. "What do I have to do to prove it?" He smiled, the kind of smile that says, "I've been waiting for this moment since birth." He said, "Tomorrow, you'll apologize in front of the whole class and you drink something to cleanse your spirit." So the next morning, before first period, I stood before the class like a condemned man. I had memorized my apology and clutched a bottle of whatever stinking concoction Bolu had given me. It looked like phlegm in Fanta. "Bolu, I'm so sorry for what I did to you. I gave the speech of my life. Tears, fake. Regrets, also fake. The full Nollywood package." When I was done, Bolu nodded approvingly. I unscrewed the bottle, held my breath, and drank. Instant regret. The entire class erupted, some laughing, some gagging. The stuff burned through my throat like kerosene and came right back up. I vomited all over my shoes, my shirts, my dignity. I spent the rest of the day hiding in the science lab, pretending to be sick, but really just trying to avoid eye contact with anyone who'd witnessed my public self-destruction. After school, when the coast was clear, I saw Bono and his sister sitting under the almond tree. They spotted me and started laughing, full-blown laughter that made my blood boil. "What's funny?" I snapped. Bolu wiped tears from his eyes. "Guy, there was never any curse." I froze. "What?" He grinned wider. "You beat me up and disgraced me. You think I'll let you rest easy? I beg, I just told my sister to add small drama. You are fine, unless the concussion actually kills you. His sister chuckled. We made it with palm wine, pepper, and small Maggi for flavor. I just stood there speechless. I bet my ancestors were silent too. Eventually, I joined in the laughter. What else will I do? We walked home together. I was supposed to be mad, but I guess they were my only friends now. By that night, my phone was back from the shop, working perfectly again, and my parents were alright. Apparently, what they had was mild food poisoning from a spot they'd eaten lunch at. And the bird? Gone. Just like that. So, either my paranoia got the better of me, or my new school friends had scary powers, and that concussion was a miracle worker. So, which is it? What do you think?